Hi everyone! In this video I'm going to share with you guys all of my favorite things from the month of April, so stay tuned. Welcome back, my name is Alisa and this is Alisa's Loves and I'm talking about my loves of the month. So this is for the month of April. I did miss the month of March because it was kind of uneventful and so I just didn't do one. But this one I have some things to share. For my loves of the month, it's mainly I just kind of pick some of my favorite things. It could have been games that I'm playing, movies I'm watching, TV shows I'm watching, things I've added into my collection, and I'm just sharing with you some of my favorites. So these are them, okay? So I'm gonna start with games. We got a couple games played with some friends this past month, and we tend to play party games when we're with our friends. So last month I had picked up this game called Shifty Eyed Spies that I got at Target for $8 on sale. We got this played and this is so much fun. This is a type of game where you each are a person, as you play a certain person, and you're trying to, you have an objective. So you have a person that you need to wink at, and you're trying to, the whole idea is you're delivering, you're a spy that's needing to make a delivery, and you need to deliver to one of your fellow team players, and you have to know what location to deliver it to. Okay, so let's say this is me, and on my turn I have to make a delivery to this person, okay? And so I try to wink at the person who has, you know, this is their player. And it says wink at the spy and await their location signal. So then this person needs to signal and shift their eyes at the location. And this could be maybe the location, which is a newsstand. So that person might have this card in front of them that tells them the newsstand. So when I wink at them, they know they need to look down at the newsstand, wherever this is on the table, and point that out to me. You're trying to do that with anybody else finding out. So then on my next turn I can say, I made a delivery to so-and-so at the newsstand. And if I'm right, then the person that I delivered to, and also, because that person also successfully showed me the location, we swap our cards and we add them into the play area in front of us. And then once we get to 5, then we win. So you're going to win with one other person. So the first 2 people that get to 5 will win, and you should be winning with another player because it just kind of works out that way. And this was so much fun. I loved the sneakiness of winking and then shifting your eyes and trying not to be caught by the other people. So it was a blast. We played with 4 people. I could see it probably being more fun with even more. It goes up to 8 players. It's really quick. I recommend this. If that sounds like anything that sounds interesting to you, it was just really fun. We were laughing. We had a blast. So, like that one. And then another one we really enjoyed, which was a party game, is This Is Just One. This was super simple. You're all working together and you have one word, like for example, circus, and everybody's a clue giver except for one person, and that one person has to look at everybody else's words they wrote down, and each person just writes one word to describe, for example, circus. But you don't want to write a same word as somebody else that also is writing down. So then everybody, the person who's going to be guessing closes their eyes, and the clue givers all get to show each other their clues, and if any of them are the same, they have to erase them. And so then after that, however many clues are left, the guesser then opens their eyes and tries to figure out the word. And so it's that simple, but it was really fun, and it's super quick, and you're trying to come up with a good clue, but also not a clue that other people are going to write down, because you're wanting to have as many clues that you can give to your guesser. When I read reviews, a lot of people compared it to Code Names, but like a little more fun Code Names, and I'd actually agree with that. Code Names can be pretty quiet and it can be thinky, and this one isn't as quiet and it's faster, and I actually enjoy this more than Code Names. I'm also not a huge Code Names fan, but this is definitely, I'm keeping it. I can see us taking this camping and just over to friends' houses and stuff because it's just so quick and simple, but also just fun. And I could see us also coming up with our own words and putting like a little spin on it too there. Like you could totally create your own cards and come up with your own words. So I highly recommend this one if you enjoy party games and that sounds interesting to you. I highly recommend it. Okay, so next are my favorite slipcover or steelbook that I got added into my collection, and that's going to be these How to Train Your Dragon and How to Train Your Dragon 2 steelbooks that I got from Best Buy. I think these are just gorgeous. I absolutely love them, and I'm very happy to have them, and when the third one comes out, I'll probably pick up the steelbook for that one as well because I'll want to have all three. So I really like these. They're the type that will get fingerprints on them, so I might be putting them into some sleeves, but these were my favorite ones that I added. Okay, next would be my favorite thrift shop find. And if you've seen my past couple of thrift shop videos, you probably already know, but one is this awesome fairy tale book that I was able to find for $3. I just absolutely love it. It's got the nice gold, pages. It's beautiful, and I love these types of books because they look so pretty on your bookshelves. I have another one that's like this, and I'd like to get more. A lot of the classic stories tend to be, you can find them in these nice hardback books. So for $3, I was so happy to grab that. And then my other find that I absolutely loved was Reef, the board game. I got it for $1.99, and this is a very popular hobby board game by a very popular designer and board game publishing company. And I was really wanting this one, and I'm so glad I didn't end up paying $36 to $40 for it because I got it for $2 and everything was there. So super stoked about those. And if you want to see more things that I picked up, I do have a board game thrifting video, and I did a DVD and book video, so you can see what else I was able to find. And then for favorite TV show, it's hands down the Game of Thrones season 8. We just, as of me recording this season, or episode 3 was last week, episode 4 will be tomorrow, which is Sunday. I probably won't get this posted till after that, but we are just a huge Game of Thrones fans, and this has been a long time waiting, and it's bittersweet because we're so excited to watch it, but so sad that this is the last season of the whole entire series, and this last episode was epic. If you watched it, comment below what were your thoughts on it. We were happy. I was like, just so excited at the end, and it was just an epic battle. Like, I just love that show, and so we've been when we're not watching the current season, then we're rewatching still the past seasons. I think we're on season 5 of the past seasons. We just love that show, like absolutely love it, and I'm just so excited. I don't know what's going to happen. You just never know what's going to happen in the Game of Thrones. But even the first 2, I've enjoyed every single episode so far. The season premiere I thought was amazing. I loved all the characters that got reunited. Some of them hadn't been seen each other since season 1, so that was awesome to see. Like when Jon Snow and Arya get to be reunited again, and I absolutely loved it. And then season 2 or episode 2, I also really loved because it just, all these characters in the same setting, and it could possibly be their last time together. I loved it. It was like a tribute to all of them. So I absolutely loved that episode as well. And then it led up to that big battle scene in episode 3. So yeah, let me know, are you a Game of Thrones fans? Have you been watching it? It's oh, it's so awesome. So that's definitely my favorite TV show for this past month, and there's not very many left. Oh, so sad, but okay. And then something that did happen last month, which was exciting for me, is I did get featured just for a few seconds on Board Game Breakfast. This was during the month of March because I missed my March loves, but Board Game Breakfast is a show that's on the Dice Tower, and the Dice Tower is all about board games, and I happen to be featured on there. My hobby board game video, what are hobby games, was featured on. They just kind of mentioned me and my video, and so that was so exciting because the Dice Tower is one of the reasons I'm in this hobby, and one of the first YouTube channels I had discovered and loved. And so to have me mentioned, and I know a lot of you out there discovered me because of that, and so that just like made my day, and it was so exciting. And yeah, I love sharing my hobby of board games with everybody too. And so yeah, that was definitely like a high moment. It was pretty cool. But if you're not familiar with the Dice Tower, I highly recommend checking it out. If you're at all interested in board games, they do a ton of reviews and all sorts of cool stuff. They'll do like top 10 lists, and I just absolutely love that YouTube channel. Okay, well, those were my loves of the month. It was a good month, and I hope I get maybe a few more games played. I've kind of been slow on the board game world just because with work and everything, and my husband's schedule and my schedule's not always line up, and so playing board games can sometimes be difficult. So my board gamers out there, I am sorry. I hope to play some more, but I still have some board game videos lined up for everybody. But okay, well, thank you so much for watching. I've been sipping on some wine during my video, and I thought it was kind of fitting because it's my You're the Best wine glass, which I love this wine glass. And I thought, you know, you guys have been the best. It has been tons of fun, and thank you so much for watching my videos, kind of hanging out with me, and I absolutely love the comments. So yeah, it's just been fun, and hopefully I continue to, you know, make more, and you guys enjoy the content and everything. So it's just been exciting. So cheers. Thank you guys, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Bye.